Right, so in here, I've got locally my backend up and running as well as the front end. And you can see that it has no data. And in here, I've got the application running on Elastic Beanstalk right here. So you can see the URL, and I've got 4 students in here. Now, what I want to do is I want to basically change. So in here, I want to change this footer so that I have my logo in here. So what I'm going to do is first in here, let me just go to GitHub, and you can follow along as well. So if you go to GitHub and go to your repository or any repository, and then click on issues, and then say new issue, and then take any picture and then just drag it inside of this leave comment box. Now this will give you a URL, and if I grab this and then Command V, that's the image there, which means that now we can take this and then use it in our application. Now I'm going to use the image component that Andy provides, and it's super easy to use. So let's go ahead, and in here, we're going to basically hide this, and inside of app.js right here where we have the footer, let's do the following. So here, let me just indent this like this, and inside I want to have the image. So image, just like that. And for this image, I want the width. And if I scroll up, let's just make sure that we have imported the correct component. So here, there we go. So image right here. So that's the one we are using from Andy. So if I go back in here, there we go. So I think this can even be a self-closing tag. So just like that. So here I want to pass the following. So I want to say width equals to, and then 75. There we go. And then on a new line, I want to specify the source. So src equals to, and let me just put also on a new line, and then the src is equal, and this can be just like that, and the src will be this link right here. So let's just grab it, go back, so many tabs, paste that in, and if I save this, and in here you can see that we have Amigos code. So this is really cool. So now we went from text to this logo right here. So now what I'm going to do is commit these changes to the main branch. So I'm going to skip the pull request for now, and I'm going to commit straight into main or master branch. So in here, let me just open up the terminal, and I can cancel this for now. And then I'm going to clear the screen. I'm going to say git and then add. And then here, I want to say dot, or let's just say git status first. So it's a good idea. There we go. You can see that modified src. So let's say git and then add dot git and then commit -m and then added logo in footer, just like that. Now I'm going to commit, and then I'm going to say git and then push, and you can see that that's gone. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up git, and right here I'm going to refresh, and you can see that we have a commit in here. Now go to actions and check this out. We have this action right here running. Click on it and then click on deploy. And in here, let me just put this on this side right here because I do have Slack in here. So this is actually doing all the steps that I told you in here. So all the steps. And there you go. You saw that we got a message. So let's just check. There we go. So you can see that CI/CD ongoing. it got the build number. So basically it did a checkout, set up Java, build number, Docker login. Now it's running Maven for us. And remember, installing Node, front-end Maven plugin. So all of this is stuff that you've seen that we've been doing manually. But now we are automating all of this. And I don't have to do anything, which is the cool thing. So just give a second. There we go. And remember, you saw creating an optimized build for production or production build. So all of this now is happening with GitHub Actions on someone else's server. So we're not doing all of this manually, and all of this is being automated for us. And this is the power of CI/CD. It's really interesting that you learn how to do stuff like this, because it will set you apart from many other software engineers. So let's just give it a second. There we go. And now what it's going to do, it's run the tests. So you've seen all of this. So check this out, connected to the database, create table student. And now what it's doing, it's actually uploading the image to Docker Hub. And it finished, and we have the link, and now it's deploying. So we even have these emojis right here. And yeah, so you can see here, Elastic Beanstalk. So this is the docker.compose file. And now we just have to wait. So fingers crossed that this works. And you can see the message right here. So added logo in footer. And then the author was Amigos code. And we can have the link for the action. And whoa, check this out. This worked. So we actually have the link back in here. And now, so this is the link. I'm not going to click on it. So let me just go back to my web browser. So this was the one running locally. So if I refresh, this is now gone because I stopped the front end. But this one here, so that's the link. So this link right here, Control C. And if I go back, and then in here, if I search for it, you can see that it's the same one. So that's the last message, and it's the same one. Now in here, remember before we didn't have the logo. So if I reload this page right here, check this out. We have the logo in here, and we can even preview the logo. So this is really, really good stuff. And hopefully you can see the power of CI and CD. So next, let me go ahead and actually teach you how to set up all of this, because it's really, really awesome stuff. Join me in the next video.